Hey everyone, so today we're going to dive into something really cool. It might just be the shortest, but also one of the most epic adventure stories I have ever seen. We're going to take this one tiny paragraph and just unpack the huge, timeless story structure that's hiding right inside. You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, so here it is. This is the entire story, the whole thing. I'm just going to read it to you word for word exactly as it's written. One day, man went across the forest. Suddenly, he met two elephants. He ran under the bridge. Elephants are trying to catch him, but they can't catch him. So elephants puts their trunks under the bridge, so he tied trunks of elephants and come out and show his strength. Now, I know what you might be thinking. The grammar's a little rough, it's super simple, it's easy to just kind of brush it off. But what if I told you that this little paragraph has pretty much every single piece of a classic adventure story? It's basically a perfect tiny hero's journey, and we're going to break it all down step by step.
So, every great story has to start somewhere. Normal, right? Before all the chaos and adventure, there's just regular life. Storytellers call this the ordinary world. It's the before picture of our hero. And there it is, our starting point. Meet our hero, man. And what's he doing? Nothing crazy. He went across the forest. It's totally normal, maybe even a little boring. This one little sentence sets up this baseline of a calm, everyday world, a world that's about to be turned completely upside down. See, the thing about heroes is they almost never choose the adventure. The adventure crashes right into them. There's always that one moment, that inciting incident, that just yanks them out of their normal life and says, okay, you have to deal with this now. This is the call to adventure.
And boom, here it is. That one single word, suddenly. Just like that, the piece is gone. The casual walk in the woods, it's over. Our hero's day just took a very, very sharp turn. What could he possibly have run into?
2 elephants. And just think about the scale of this problem. It's not just one obstacle he has to deal with. It's 2. The odds are immediately and completely stacked against him. This is a massive, almost unbeatable force of nature that just appeared in his path. And with that, the central conflict is crystal clear. On one side, you have our man, who, as we're about to find out, really only has his ingenuity, his cleverness. And on the other side, you've got the elephants, who represent nothing but pure, raw, brute force. This is that classic, timeless setup, brains versus brawn.
So, when you're faced with a threat you can't possibly fight, what do? You retreat. He runs under the bridge. But listen, this is more than just a hiding spot. In mythology, this is a huge deal. It's like a descent into the underworld, a place where he's going to be tested and forced to figure out a totally new way of thinking. Under that bridge, he gets a quick breather. He's safe for a moment. This physical barrier gives him the one thing he needs most, a little bit of time. The elephants, for all their power, are stuck. He's safe, but he is definitely not free.
And that's the real problem, isn't it? It's a stalemate. The bridge that's protecting him is also trapping him. This is the crucible moment. He can't fight his way out. He can't run. He has to think his way out. The old rules are useless here.
This is the moment every great story hangs on. When just being strong isn't enough, when running away isn't an option, what tool does a hero have left? This is where the real test starts.
And now we get to the best part, the climax, the big turning point, the master stroke. This is that moment where a little bit of intelligence completely flips the script on overwhelming power.
And check this out. The bad guys basically create their own defeat. They get aggressive, they get impatient, and they try to reach for the man. In doing so, they literally hand our hero the exact tool he needs to beat them. It's a fatal mistake. I mean, just look at the beautiful simplicity of this plan. Step 1, the elephants get frustrated and stick their trunks under the bridge. Step 2, our hero sees the golden opportunity they just gave him. And step 3, he ties their trunks together. He literally uses their own strength against them, and with one simple, brilliant move, he neutralizes 2 massive threats. And just like that, with that one single action, the test is over. The hero can now come out from under the bridge, out of his symbolic underworld. But you know he's not coming out as the same guy who went in. He's been changed by this whole ordeal. This is the final line, and honestly, it's the most important one. He comes out to show his strength. But let's really think about that for a second. What kind of strength is he actually showing? He didn't overpower the elephants. He didn't outrun them. So what is this strength? And here it is. This is the real lesson of the story. It completely redefines the whole idea of strength. It's not about muscle. It's not about physical power. The true strength our hero puts on display is the absolute triumph of human ingenuity. It's the ability to see a solution where everyone else would only see a dead end. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, epic, world-changing stories aren't just for Hollywood blockbusters. They can hide in the simplest tales. It shows us that the most unforgettable conflicts are almost always brains versus brawn. And it teaches us that true strength isn't about the power you have, but about how you use your mind to change your situation. The hero doesn't just come back with a win, he comes back with wisdom.
So, I'll leave you with this thought. The next time you hear a kid's story, or a silly joke, or just a simple little anecdote, maybe look a little closer. You might just find a whole epic journey hiding there in